Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Are you a gamer? Well, I was accused of being too old to be a gamer. What a fascinating discussion and topic that has happened, and it's been an old-fashioned topic, matter of fact. It's been around for as long as video games have been here. Isn't that right, Kitty? But what I find fascinating about this is that this whole argument and whole idea actually came up at a family gathering where I actually had my mom actually said, "Aren't you too old to be playing video games?" I had brought my Switch with me and she noticed it, and that's what sort of started this whole thing. And I said, no, I'm not too old for video games. Video games are a way of relaxing. They're no different than watching a movie or sports or any of that stuff that we do as hobbies or for entertainment purposes. And instead of watching TV shows and movies, which I do watch, I just like a lot of the time to be able to partake in sort of following the direction and moving characters and feel like I'm actually physically a part of that experience. Instead of an observer on the outside watching, I can take part in the experience by controlling the character, and I really, really like that. That's why I like video games, and it's fun, they're enjoyable, it's relaxing, I don't have to worry about all the crap around me. They're very immersive, beautiful worlds. And so that was my reasoning, and they again said, but you know, you're in your 30s, what are you doing? It's for kids. Video games are for kids. And this is an old argument. My grandmother used to say this. I've heard other people's parents tell, like friends of mine who've said that, or I've even had friends who have looked at me in our own professional, like in a professional community, like teaching and so on, in that university. They're like, "You still play games?" And they give you this weird look, like if you're like from Mars. And I always thought that was fascinating, based on how I thought the culture of our culture around us was evolving so that gaming was becoming more acceptable. I know in high school, gaming was becoming more acceptable compared to previous generations where they were made fun of. I mean, there were still taboo ones like RPGs when I was in high school. That you didn't really go around saying you played RPGs, but if you played the latest FIFA, well, you were considered popular. So it depended on the type of video games. And so I thought we were moving in a positive direction here, where it was becoming more and more and more accepted. But it seems like some of these old guard people with these ideas from the boomer generation and older who are still massive population, right? And very boisterous, they think that's ridiculous. And they have no problem trying to pass on their forms of entertainment on. And so my mom was like, "Oh, you got to stop that and all that. You got to move on from video games." And I thought to myself, I pay taxes. I work. I go to school, finishing a PhD. I have kids that I take care of. I pay my bills on time. I'm in all respects, a responsible adult. Why can't I partake in what I find to be enjoyable and then should not be shamed for something that I enjoy? It's not like I'm harming anybody with it. It's different if it was like some kind of cult-like thing where I was, harming somebody or trying to, do something weird to harm somebody or society or animals or something like that. I can get that then. Why somebody would get upset and try to, shame stuff like that. But this is... it's a software. It's a program. I'm playing a program. But to these people, they don't like that. And I often thought about it and really stand by this tenet is that if you like it, you should do it. If you're a responsible adult, you're paying your taxes, you do things. If you enjoy that form of entertainment, it could be some weird foreign movies. It could be abstract art, or it could be comic books, whatever you enjoy that brings you the most and greatest pleasure, and increases the happiness and value of your life, do it. Right? As long as it's not harming somebody or yourself, I don't see an issue. You should be allowed to read what you want, play what you want, watch what sport you want, for goodness sake. I've even had, like in my family, certain sports are considered, oh, that's not what you play. We only play this one. That's the real sport. Who gives a flying crap about what people think? We have one life to live. You might as well live it the best you can. So if you're a gamer who's over, 25 or in your 30s, and you've been heckled by your family, friends, or colleagues over the fact that you're playing this stuff, tell them to fuck off. You have a right to play video games. You're not harming anybody. They're damn enjoyable. I consider almost every video game an art, except for the shovelware stuff that happens to come out. But for the most part, the storylines, the cinematics, the gameplay, it's absolutely not only rewarding, but are masterpieces that should be not only preserved, just like we do with everything else that is in art, but definitely start being considered an art form. And I am 100% behind that. So with that, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you been attacked for playing video games? And if so, what did you tell those individuals? And what are your thoughts below about being an adult or over 30 playing games? Heck, I've even read reports of people in their 60s and 70s playing video games, and I think it's absolutely wonderful. The media finds it completely bonkers that a 70-year-old grandma's playing games. I don't. I think it's wonderful, and I'm pushing it. They should continue to do so. What a wonderful experience that lies ahead for them. So with that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I honestly really appreciate all the support and love that has come my way through this channel. And take care, guys. Bye-bye for now.